this is an example of a factory made item. This is a mass produced thing. In the 19th century, that was the era of mass industrialisation, and Britain was the workshop of the world, of course, and all the trade goods were making their way north here, and this is one example that people were quite keen to get a hold of. Now, to look at it, you might wonder what on earth it was. It looks like it might be a bit of a push bike or a bit of a Victorian bed or something, but there's a removable bit to it here. There's a wooden handle, a steel rod, a cast iron billet on the end there, and then this thing here is a cast iron base with this curving steel leg on it, and another cast iron sleeve. And what it actually is a very specialised form of iron, because clothes irons, the most basic kind of them, are just a solid block of cast iron. Probably people have seen them, maybe even in car boot sales and junk shops, things like that, and people used to put them on top of a stove until they were hot and iron your shirt with it. But this kind of an iron is a variant on the slightly less familiar box iron, and that kind of iron was one where the cast iron piece that you ironed the garment with wasn't the thing that you hotted up. There was a block of cast iron that you put in the fire and put into the iron to heat it up, and that's how this thing works. What you do is you get your iron billet here and you stick it in the fire there, so right there where you see the red embers glowing, that would be the ideal place to put it, in there. And when it's nice and hot, really hot, then you put it in there. And what then happens is that this heats up, but it's no burning hot like this is, and it's no filthy dirty like this is. It's clean and it's hot. And what you do is this thing will be sitting on a chair or a chest or a table, if your house has a table, and it's for doing the lacy border and the crown of a cotton bonnet, because in the 19th century that's the era of bonnets. What in Shetland they called them mutches, and they had these long fabric cords that were used to tie under the chin, and they got a bit crumpled when they were laundered, and so to starch them, to iron them I should say, then this thing was used, so they'd iron them on that. And you could have two of these on the go at one time, of course, so you could have one of them in the fire and I had the second one on the go in here, so you could be ironing away, and if this thing is cooling down, you just take this one out, bung it in the fire, take out the other one, whack it into the sleeve here and keep going. So that's a very specialised looking iron.